okay?
I'm good, very well, thank you. How are you?
Now, I'm just glad that you're here because I was thinking, what am I going to
Yes.
talk about?
I don't know why I'm so dark, but it's fine. It's all good. This is fine.
You look fabulous, absolutely fabulous.
Well, you look
Okay,
beautiful. Look at you.
ah,
Always. I
well,
wish I could do
one tries. um, Summer, I know I invited you, but can you tell everybody what you? I mean, Summer is amazing. She's got 15 years experience in skincare. It's amazing, and she knows so much. I sent her some photos of myself without all this yesterday, and the amount of information she was about to tell me from a photograph, I was really taken aback. And I've had quite a few skin consultations before, but no, I can honestly say, hand on heart, I haven't had one like I had with you yesterday. So, Summer, thank you so much
that.
for that.
Thank
Can you
you.
give the guys a bit more information? Hi, Bhavna. Can you give everybody a bit more information about what you do, a little bit about your journey, so they can get a bit more understanding about why?
Hi, everybody. Thank you for joining us. So my name is Sama, and I live in Slough. I am a beauty therapist since as long as I remember. I started my journey with I had issues with my own skin. So I had like really bad acne scarring, pigmentation, and everything. And I have tried every single thing in the world that you can think about. It wasn't working, so I started experimenting on different things, different treatments, different skincare, and it started to work. And then that turned into my passion. So I've been helping ladies since then. So it's been nearly 15 years, and now I've moved on to like advanced skincare as well, and also teaching as well. So yeah.
Amazing! It's so amazing all the things you do and know, and it's like with makeup as well. The more you do, the more years you have, the more you see in terms
Yeah.
of like different
I
skin
think
types, different textures. The more you practice and learn, and the more you grow, and that way, obviously that's why you
exactly.
have the more experience you have, the more you get to charge as well.
With the beauty, of course, no matter how much you can study, how much you can learn, but with experiences, it becomes more because everybody's lifestyle is different. Eating, how do you live, what you use. So it's all to do with that. So it just comes with the experience. So that's you can learn with time and seeing different people, different scenes. So
Yeah.
yeah.
Okay, we can get straight into it because I think we've lost 15 minutes already, and we've had some really
I know.
great questions in. So I know some of you guys are going to be a bit confused because I did do I had Dr. Farah Kanji on, and she was amazing, and she talked about the Zedo skincare range, and it was more of a medical grade. Now, for a lot of clients, they don't want to go to that level, maybe, or they don't want to go straight in with sort of medical grade products, etc. So I brought Summer along because your approach is a little bit more organic, isn't it? Although you do
Yeah.
the full advanced, you do the
Yes,
advanced
I
products.
do. I do my medic range as well, but I do mostly I concentrate on the organic natural side,
Mm.
and I feel that's how you should start, and that's for more
And
to
slowly
more.
introduce the other products as
Yes, if
well.
there's any concerns and if any issues, any problems, you can always add, which is more concentrated in the health. So yes, you can.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm just saying hi to everybody. It's so lovely. Okay, so let's get straight to it then. A lot of brides want to know, how early should they start their skincare? Is there
Um,
a point where it gets too late?
It's never too late. That's what I always say. It's never too late. But you should start maybe as young age, 10 and or 12. Again, depending on the skin. So always start. For example, cleanser is more very important, and age 12 is look for really gentle, non-chemical, really light cleanser, and start with that, because you just need to control the oil production when the hormones are all over the place. So non-foaming agent as well. So just start with that, and with light moisturizer. So age 12 onwards, and then slowly I would say when you age 15, just change up your moisturizer to a little bit different texture, and then just go and so on. So age 12 to start out with.
Hi Rahat, we've got a question from nourishednaturally.uk. Can I ask a question about blemishes as a result of cortisone increases in the skin? So do you know anything about that? Blemishes as a result of cortisone increases in the skin.
No, I don't know. I don't know. I need to maybe read up on that.
Maybe
I don't know
if you've got like really specific queries, then maybe you want to message Summer. Like I put her Yeah, is that okay, Summer? If they message you.
Yes, so please message me. Yeah, please message me. I'll see what you mean by that. And then when it comes to pigmentation or any type of scarring, you need to go to the root cause. So you need to know how it happened, and then we can actually talk about it, and then I can advise better.
Yeah, she said it can look like sun damage, but not. Nourished
again,
if you'd like to just send a message to Summer directly, then she can have like a consultation.
I mean, it's sun damage, or maybe like a bad skin routine, or maybe like not enough that foods you should be eating that you're not eating. So it could be so many reasons. So before I advise on any type of pigmentation, I need to know how did you get that, how it caused. So then I can able to, because if I tell you something and you say it's not working for me, then it's no point. So I just need to know how it happened, when it happened, and then just take it from there. So yeah, welcome. Just message me, please.
Yeah. It says here, what can be done about my dark circles? This is such a massive issue, because I mean, you can't see mine because they're concealed, but I think we've all got them to a degree. So what can be done at a root level, so you're not having to use makeup?
Yeah, so when it comes to dark circles, they're either genetic, or they you just because you're tired, or you're sitting on the screen too much, or you're not enough sleep, or not enough water. Obviously there's basic stuff, but you need to know. So if they are genetic, then it's really hard to treat them, but you can actually prevent them getting more darker. But if it's caused by like daily damage or daily factor, then you can use, like for example, really good eye cream can help. And then also make sure that eye creams that you use is kind of vitamin E and almond oil, and these natural ingredients, which is more helpful for the dark circles. And of course caffeine helps as well, like tea bags as well. But if it's genetic, then
when people say things like that, we kind of think, oh, okay, yeah, you're joking, but actually they've got quite a lot of antioxidants in there, isn't there?
Antioxidants. So, but if you put it in the fridge, so it becomes a cold compress. So when you put cold compress onto the eyes, and the blood start flowing, so that's how it helps with the dark circles. But if it's genetic, then I do recommend like a teardrop, like a little bit filler into under the eye circle, which is absolutely fine. It's not invasive. There's no doubt.
You do more advanced treatments as well, don't you?
Yes, so that's why I'm saying. So when if it's a daily damage, then it can be resolved by either gentle eye peel or eye treatment, rejuvenations, and etc. But if it's more genetic, which is they're really hard to get rid, so you can prevent it and keep it hydrated by using really nice cream. But then filler can help just a little bit it just plumps out the area and then makes it look hydrated and fresh. So yeah.
I've got a question here. I had a lot of acne and my skin has been left with pock marks and scarring. What can I do? So
Yeah.
Just gets, what?
Yeah. So so acne scarring, I think to maybe start with the really good skincare routine, and you need to target that skincare routine towards your scarring, but then make sure that what was the skin underneath. So I suggest like foam wash, not foam wash, but gel wash. Yeah. So what it does is it just gently removes the dead layer, but then same time it doesn't dry the skin either. And also microdermabrasion can help. if it comes to treatments, then microdermabrasion help. And if it's really, really hard acne scar and they're very old, then IPL skin rejuvenation is good. If they're like a dense, then when acne, then the only thing can help.
Here it says pock mark, so I think they're
Yeah.
quite deep.
Yes, so for that, microneedling helps, and tretinool, a strong version of tretinool, if you use it on like regular basis, I've seen improvement with alongside with microneedling, and that definitely works.
Because it's really horrible to live with that, especially when it's your special day. You want to look flawless.
Yes, and there is treatments available. You can do things about it. You know, it's not. We are very lucky at the moment. We have everything.
Absolutely. I mean, when we were growing up, not so lucky. We had to work things out the hard way. But now there is so much people can do. It's incredible.
So much.
Okay.
So microneedling. Yeah.
The next one I've got here is I have a lot of lines. Under my eyes, just here. I'm only in my 20s. What can I do to reduce these?
So when you have under eye lines in young age, that's most of the time not enough water and not enough sunscreen. So that's when the damage starts. So these two things are most important. Start on your water and start on your sunscreen. Make sure, because we do forget. And use a really light products, not very heavy products when it comes to the eyes. And I would suggest go for like a really gentle eye peel, like a skin peel, chemical peel, but you can get the eyes version. So just to rejuvenate and restart the collagen production again, and just to get rid of them, that can help. And vitamin
E. Do you think, or is it varies for everyone?
What's that?
Do you have that process of just sort of starting to drink water and like you said, does that take a long time to start to get better, or does it start?
When you're into your 20s and you're a bit younger, then it works straight away. It works very, very quickly. Yeah. But when you are a little bit older, then we need to do treatment and skincare alongside to help to hydrate, and then it can be done. Yes, I think normally when you do start treating something, if you do it right proper way, then it just can be reversed, like in maybe say 4 to 6 weeks. Even if it's not reversed, it definitely helps, maybe 50%.
I've got 2 more questions. They're actually similar, so I'm going to put them together, and then if you can give your advice on these. Question 1 is, what if I break out a few days before my wedding? And the next one is, how do I prevent breakouts on my back? My dress is backless. What can I do to clear up the scars and breakouts? So I've obviously got some scarring already.
So that's actually 2 different questions, but I can try to add. So
okay, sorry.
It's okay. When it comes to breakouts just before your big day, because obviously we're stressing and we're using whatever things that comes in, we're sweating, this and that. So I suggest benzoyl peroxide, that little tube you get, just keep that all the time with you. So if you feel that is something coming out, just apply on the area and it'll stay down, it'll just dry it out. And that's a really good hack as well. Also,
is that from the doctor, or can you just buy
you can get from pharmacy, any pharmacy.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. Yeah, so it's really handy to have it for like emergency breakouts. It does dry out, but for like obviously for brides and everything. So I do recommend that. One more thing I recommend is blotting paper. So when we are hectic, we're running around makeup and everything, just sweats a lot more, and that causes the breakout. So just go over with the blotting paper, and that helps as well. So these 2 things are really, really good for the last minute. Okay, so when it's a back acne is like, it's quite a big issue because we can't reach the back properly and we can't clean it properly, and that is the main cause.
I really am sorry to stop, but I get that a lot as well, sort of with brides. So that we have to cover with foundation, and there are cosmetic things that we can do on the day as well. So just but I think it's quite common actually.
It's really common, and especially with the oily skin. So you need to plan it. Even if you go like a couple of weeks, you still can plan it. So what is main thing you can do? Sweat it out. So just go for exercise, sweat it out. When you sweat, all the impurities inside the deeper layer, it comes out, and then so yeah, so the pollution and everything, it just comes out. So sweat as much as you can, like go to sauna or exercise, but make sure you straight away cleaning the back. And then once you clean, you brush with a brush, and then just moisturize straight away. Or another thing you can do is going, even if you go few days, salt bath can help as well. So put some salt in the bath and soak, and then
Is there
just
one that you
gently.
recommend, or just any salt is fine?
Epsom salt is good. Any salt is good, to be honest with you. I try to be like natural as much as I can. So yes, any salt is good. Just need to use a bit more. So yes, sweat it out and take salt baths, and make sure that.
How often should you take a salt bath then?
So it depends how much time you have towards your wedding. So if you have more time, then I would say weekly. And then do exercise, like obviously every day as well. So that's the best way forward. And when you are cleaning your back, make sure you moisturize. So moisturize like a shield in just a couple of days. If you do these 2-3 things, acne will go away. If you just try to cover it, or you just wearing just dirty clothes on top of it, it's just only going to aggravate it. So just so you just clean it, basically. That's the main thing you can do.
Next question. Oh, should I be using anti-aging products before my wedding day?
So anti-aging products are good because they contain these ingredients that is good for anti-aging, but only use it if you need to use it. Even I say, even if you're in your 40s, only use anti-aging if you have to use it. Don't get sucked into, okay, we're aging now, we need to start using. If you have a good skincare routine from age 12 and you hydrating is the main thing, cleansing and hydrating, so stimulating. So if you have a good skin routine, good moisturizer, and you think, just see yourself, you think you don't need to, then no. If you think, okay, I'm getting like lines here and there, go for a professional treatment instead of layering the products.
That makes so much sense.
Okay?
Yeah, so that makes a lot of sense.
Yeah, so if you don't need to, like say in your 20s and 30s, no. You just need to have a good skincare routine and beforehand, and go for a good professional treatment, because what treatment does is it resets the skin. So instead of the piling creams on and they doesn't work, they don't sink in better. So just go for treatment, and it's not necessary to use anti-aging products.
No. Yeah, okay. But if you do see any
yes, so for example, if you have lines on under your arm,
they do work to a degree.
Anti-aging products, yes. So the ingredients that contain, yes, they do. If you need them, I believe if you don't need them, then yeah.
I know you believe in I know what you believe in, just like trying to use what you've got and save your money and do the right thing, which is fantastic.
I say invest in the treatments more than just piling whoever you heard, whoever you
really, really expensive, and you can spend a lot of money sort of chucking at one thing after another, and if it doesn't work, it's really
When it comes to skin, the cleansing and hydrating, that's the key, and protection, and moisturizer protects like umbrella. So if they are penetrating into skin better and properly, and because your skin is clean, then it's just going to do the trick.
Okay, you kind of touched on this, but I'm gonna ask anyway. I have sensitive skin. But I want to amp up my skincare routine. What products should I be using
for sensitive skin?
But she wants to amp up her routine. So she's got a skincare routine in place. We don't know what it is, but she wants to kind of level up.
No, in my experience, in my long time experience, sensitive skin doesn't actually exist.
Okay.
Sensitive skin, yeah, so only sensitive skin becomes sensitive, wrong products, wrong treatments, wrong way using it.
Mm.
If you're using it wrong way, it's just going to aggravate and you're going to get red patches, you're going to get blotches, and if the skin is not clean underneath and you're just piling acids and things to make it better, make it glowy, it's just going to sensitize, it's going to irritate it, and that's how skin becomes sensitive. So she needs to go to like an experienced reputable therapist.
Mm.
Let her see her skin. Is it actually sensitive? If it's actually sensitive, and what is she trying to achieve? Is she trying to get rid of her red patches, or is she trying to just get rid of her little bit breakouts here and there? So depends. What is she trying to achieve from that sensitive skin? So in my opinion, sensitive skin doesn't exist. We just irritate our skin with the wrong things to make it sensitive.
It all makes so much sense. I never thought that. I always thought I have sensitive skin, but actually it makes more sense. I've
You
probably been
don't
using
have a sensitive
things.
skin.
Or using
Sensitive skin would be, okay, you wake up and you stand outside and you just be like red flashes all of a sudden.
yeah.
I can't see any red flashes on you. You can see them when you wake up, if you got sensitive skin. So in my opinion, yeah, so
Yeah.
she welcome to contact me and
Yeah.
ask me what actually she's asking. Yeah.
Yeah, thank you. What if someone has sun damage or more serious discoloration, pigmentation? What can be done for that? That's really common as well. I see it a lot when I go to see my clients as well. A lot of patchiness, a lot of like sunspots. Sometimes they look similar to that. So yeah, what can be done?
When sun damage happens, it happens under the skin, right? And if you don't treat it, it just goes deeper and deeper. For that, I would suggest start with the treatment. For example, IPL skin rejuvenation or gentle peel is amazing.
How
Start
does
with
that
that.
work? How does that treatment work?
The
The
IPL rejuvenation.
yeah, both.
IPL, yeah, so it's like a light. Sorry, I'm just gonna take a water.
Yeah.
So its light goes through the skin and increase the stimulation under the skin, and it makes the melanin hot.
Mm.
By that, it's like you're boiling a water and then brings it upwards.
Wow, it's amazing.
That's how it treats it. So then we're making a channel. We break it. So we're making a channel to sink the products in.
Mm.
Start with the treatment. If damages are very old, make a little channel and then put products on top, for example, vitamin C and tretinoin, and that's how you can get rid of it. It can be done. You just need to do it. So if it's a brand new one, microdermabrasion is perfect. If it's an old one, IPL skin rejuvenation or light chemical peel. And when it comes to chemical peel, I suggest it has to be like fruit-based chemical peels and acid-based chemical peels, and that will do the same thing. But IPL is actually more effective because the light goes a lot more in deeper. So
Yeah,
if it's your wedding and you just maybe go like 6 months or something, or 3 months even, then IPL. If you go a year, then just light chemical peels with good skincare routine.
Somebody's put here, how can I make my face brighter, natural glow without using harsh acidic products?
So yeah, she answered it herself. If you want a permanent long-term glow, acid harsh products are no. What acid harsh products they do, I did write it down because I speak but I can't make sense. But I don't know where it's gone, but I can't remember it, but I'm gonna say it because I don't know where it's gone. Anyways, they takes away the layer is protecting your skin.
This is what we
They
talked about yesterday, isn't it?
we
Actually,
talked about this, right? So they're over exfoliating. So what it does is, for the time being you're using it, because you're over exfoliating and you didn't do before, so it looks glowy. But then same time you're stripping the skin off inside. You're removing the natural oils, and then if you keep using it, keep layering it, it's only gonna make dull if you don't use it. The best way forward, don't use those products. Start again, restart, start like gentle and slow, and I promise you long-term glowing skin without any acids. Does that make sense?
Hopefully. And then you wouldn't, so then you wouldn't introduce them at any point? You don't need to?
You would. So you would say, if you are in your 30s, and the just normal exfoliation is not doing enough, then I would something like vitamin C and vitamin A, but no other than that. And vitamin C and vitamin A becomes in a different strengths, so you can start low to high. But apart from that, I don't think anything else I would recommend. You don't need it.
Somebody has asked, I have really deep open pores on my nose and cheeks, especially. How do I get rid of these? So just all in here, deep open pores.
Yes. So when it comes to pores, they are really hard to get rid. But you can prevent them, and you can make them smaller. You can't really get rid of them, but resurfacing the skin. So again, I would suggest microdermabrasion comes in. That's resurface the skin, and also a good toner can help. For example, tea tree toner or salicylic based toner. Normally when it's open pores,
tea tree or what, sorry?
Tea tree or salicylic acid. Normally open pores are because of the oily skin, I'm assuming, and for these two toners are they'd help with the open pores. That's the main thing you can do. And when you are exfoliating, make sure you pay attention on those areas.
Okay. Which advanced treatments are non-invasive but still effective as a last-minute skin booster?
Yeah.
Which advanced treatments are non-invasive but still effective?
Yes. A last-minute skin booster would be microneedling is really good for tightening. If you have little bit maybe smile lines or just a little bit lift, then filler is good. And if you're looking for a quick glow and you don't have time, then vitamin C booster injections that goes all over the skin. They're non-invasive, there's no damage to it, and those treatments are really, really good for the last minute quick glow.
The next question is, my skin is so dull and grey, how can I brighten it?
So again, start basic again. Go to a experienced therapist. Let her give you a really nice, good facial. I'm not saying go for advanced or expensive facial straight away. Just go for like a deep cleansing facial. Clean the skin up properly, and then start the right products in the right order. That will help. That will get rid of the dull skin.
You know, with not symptoms, things like vitiligo and stuff like that, is there anything you can do for those, or are they just that there's nothing you can do?
No, you can do. I mean, are you talking about on the skin or anywhere like?
Yeah, but usually it's the face, isn't it, where people
yes.
are.
Yeah, yes. I think that's more like to do with maybe dermatologist. If there's things like that, so you can do things like that, but I don't think you can actually cure them. But you can actually make them maybe fade or prevent making it worse. So things like that you can. I think you can.
What other top tips have you got for our brides getting ready in advance of their day? Okay. I would say, I think I said it in the previous live as well, that 2 weeks before your wedding at least, don't have any treatments, because you just don't know how things are going to
Yeah.
react.
Yeah.
So don't go and get anything without, you know, within 2 weeks. And even something brand new that you've never had before, I would say maybe even a month. But what do you think? Because a lot of
Yeah,
brides
you're
do
right.
last
And
minute.
especially the face wax, you know. People come and say, "Oh, my wedding is next week. Can you just wax my face?" No, don't do it. So you you are right, 100%. So 2 weeks before, just try not to do anything. And um, top tip would be, I think, start early. If you have 6 months to a year, if you go a year, then it's amazing. If you go 6 months, still good. So that would be the first one. Start early as much as you can. Have regular treatments and have a proper skincare routine. And then schedule your facials like monthly or where'd you gone? I don't know if you can still hear me. Professional facial. Okay.
Sorry, carry on. I was just
Okay.
watching people. I was just waving at people and it turned around. So you can see the blind. Sorry about that.
That's okay. At least it's the blind. It's nothing, nothing bad. It's okay. So salt baths are really, really good for the whole body. Dry brushing is really good. That's it tightens.
What is that?
Dry brushing is just you get this brush is especially for the skin body, and you just like once you, some people do it before the shower, some people do it after the shower. So once you've done your shower, you just a little bit dry yourself and I just go over it. So that actually stimulates the collagen and it helps to plump the skin because the blood is rushing and producing the circulating around. So dry brushing is really good for elastin, collagen, glow. On so that's top tip for as well. Take care of your lips. Don't forget them because obviously
Always forgotten, aren't they?
yeah,
People do, isn't there?
that's one tip as well. Just make sure you do put SPF on the lips as well.
So talking about lips, do you do the lip fillers yourself?
I do, yeah.
You do.
I do.
And is there any time that you're not allowed to have lip fillers? And if you are going to go for lip fillers, when should you go? When's the last time you can go?
I think at least yes, at least 1 week before. If you need to know if you're not allergic to it, it's normally no one is allergic to it. Then 1 week before is enough because they can swell and then calm down, and then so one week if you know you're not allergic to anything and you're okay, then even 2 days is fine. But definitely 2 to 3 days. Yes. Yes. I do them, touch wood. They don't swell. People told me that I got really light hands. So in my opinion, yeah, it's normally been fine. So yes. And another top tip is please ditch the soap and the wipes.
Wipes.
Ditch soap and the wipes.
Okay.
No wipes.
Yeah, no wipes. Even the clients say to me, "How should I remove it?" And I'm like, "It's not wipes."
No wipes.
Do you want to tell people why?
For the wipes? Oh, okay. Wipes contain so many chemicals. Even if they say they're organic, they're natural, how can they be natural if they are wet? You know, how they preserve this is just a common sense. So they contain so much bacteria, they contain so much chemicals, acid. So when you do wipe, all you're doing is wiping on and wiping off back again. And then same time, the pores, you're just wrapping them with the makeup, with the dirt, just putting it back on. So all you have to do is just take a little bit, maybe, I don't know, olive oil or whatever oil is in front of you, just go massaging. It's so much easier.
Yeah, exactly. Another good way.
That could cause breakouts as well, you know, wipes. So yeah.
What about the makeup removers then? They're okay, yeah?
Makeup removers like a product, like
what I usually
liquid.
tell my clients is to get your cleanser and just double cleanse. So cleanse once to get the makeup off and then cleanse once again. But some people do use makeup remover. Is that a good idea? Because they have got chemicals in them as well.
Makeup remover for the eyes or for the full skin?
You know, you get the makeup remover for everything, yeah.
Yes, I don't think they need to, but it's fine. It's still better than wipes.
Okay. So still okay. Okay. Any more tips from you, Summer?
Definitely keep benzoyl peroxide in your bag. That's one thing as well. And blotting paper is really, really important as well in my eyes. These two things are good, and um, and that's it really.
With
Yes.
the benzoyl peroxide, is that what it's called in the shop, or is there like a brand that you
Yes,
recommend?
it's just one ingredient. It's just like it comes in percentages. So if you feel some the spot is coming up, just gently, just put it on that bit, nowhere else. So it's just gonna instantly dry out
Okay, amazing. So thank
and
you so much.
relax.
We're nearly coming to 9 o'clock anyway. So I just want to say thank you so much for joining me today. It's been amazing. It's
I
been so
hope
much.
it was okay.
Yeah, no, it's fantastic. I think you just had a bit of a rocky start, didn't we? But it doesn't matter because what's more important is your amazing knowledge, and I really appreciate you coming and sharing and answering all those questions because it's so hard, I think, for brides, especially on with their day coming up. They want to get everything as perfect as possible, and it's just difficult, isn't it? When you don't know
It's
where to start,
definitely
and this skincare is such a big trap because there's so many different things that can go wrong, and there's so many, like, millions and billions of products, and everything sounds like it's going to be, give you a brand
so.
new face and be
Please,
amazing.
yeah, please don't get sucked into buying loads and loads of products. For example, if you are, I'm just going to give you one example. If you are using like vitamin C serum is more than enough. You don't need to go cream and then on top of the cream and on top of the cream. So
Because
just
a lot
keep
of
it
things
as
come in
minimum.
ranges as well, don't they? They come in like packs of 3 or packs of 5, or and it's like
Yeah, just
layering, but
keep them.
you're not a fan of layering products.
I am. Depends if you got problem. If you got
Yeah.
no problem, then there's no need. So I am fan. I layer myself as well
Hmm.
because I definitely have wrinkles and I need to and my
Where?
skin
I believe you.
everywhere. So layers, yes, but not that many layers. But then when it's coming, your big day is coming up, then you just need to be just stay simple. Just do less is more.
Yeah. Okay. Well, I'm going to call it a day then. Thank you so much again, once again. Thanks, guys. Thanks to everybody for joining us. So sorry for the problems we had at the beginning, but
Yeah.
I really appreciate your support. Thank you,
Thank
everybody.
you so much.
Thank you. Thanks for coming.
Bye.
See you later. Bye.
Bye. Bye. How do I turn this off now?
I will. I will end it for you.
Okay.